crazy. See what I'm saying? No. All right, so hopefully everybody could see my screen now for the live. And yes, don't know what was going on with the live, but hopefully you can see my screen now. So we could go into, let's see, looking at it now to see if I can see my screen myself. Let's see. So we could go ahead and see. Okay. See. Okay, perfect. Okay, perfect. So can see my screen now, which is good. So let's go into, we're going to continue with the journals and planners. And I want to go over one of the most recent videos that I did. So we're going to go over that. We're going to do that live, which we utilize Printify. So Printify. So you can make your own front covers. And I'm going to show you how to do the Printify live. And we're going to go in and we'll make the covers. So on here, when you go to catalog, you're going to go to catalog and you're going to find journals and planners. And this is good for if you just want to do like a print on demand service, if you have your own shop or you have like an Etsy store, you can set up you would basically sign up here. And I have my link in the descriptions on the actual description bar as well. So you can sign up for Printify through there. And these are all the options that you have. So we're going to do this live. And these are all the different ones. So they have a lot of different options. And it ships from a lot of places. So if you're in the UK, if you're in Europe, if you're in different places, they have different shipping options. And also, Printify just merged with Printful, so that's also a dope collaboration because they both are print-on-demand companies. So that's good. So you have the hardcover journal, and then you have the spiral, and then you also have the spiral bound that allows you to do back and front. And then this is also a hardback journal as well, and this one is a blank. So you could do the spiral notebook. Obviously, here it says this is the bestseller. It doesn't allow you to customize like the back cover with like a picture, but this option will, where you see it says spiral bound journal. I'm gonna click on it just so you can see. And this one is a glossy laminated cover. And this just comes from a different manufacturer and it lets you know. So we're gonna stick to this one, which is we'll be making just the front cover. And I'm able to go obviously in more detail because we are live, although I just dropped the video that you all should watch on this, but we're going to do some different covers. And I know I got a couple of requests to do this live, but these are important things you want to note when on here. So I've ordered a lot of different products with Printify. So I have six, so this one is a 6x8. The paperweight size is, it's about a standard paperweight size that you'll see. It has a dark gray back cover. So the dark gray back cover, you can kind of like flex that, with different covers. I don't really care for the back cover of this particular option, but it's not bad, if it's in the back cover. If you want to focus primarily on your front cover, this is a good option. But like I said, we're gonna go into both options. So this is a 6x8, and then this is the information. So Spoke Custom Products has a good rating and it ships from the US. And inside of here, you're able to see all the different instructions, the size guides, everything like that. They have a lot of different options on Printify, and you don't have to keep any inventory. So that's the biggest advantage of using print on demand. If you wanted to test um, your actual product that you have to see how well it does, then you will definitely like to use the Printify option. And then you also could do test samples before it goes to your customers. So that's also a good option. You do have to have a card on file, obviously, when you connect it to be able to fulfill the orders, but it's a great way to test out your specific niche, which is, knowing what type of industry you want to serve when it comes to the journal and planner notebook market. So I design inside of Canva primarily, and then I utilize Printify on some occasions when I'm doing print on demand, but I primarily do digital products. So a lot of the things that you'll see will be digital products, which is good because listen, you can create these products for Printify specifically, and you can actually go ahead and have these readily available in a digital version for customers that want to do print on demand, because not all individuals want to make the front covers. So being able to create covers for individuals is going to be a good thing. So let's go ahead and do that. So I'm gonna head back over to Canva, and we're gonna go into custom size here. And then we're going to make sure that this is on inches. So this here is on pixels. So we're going to move this to inches. And then we're going to do this 6 by 8. And then we're going to go ahead and let it create a new design. So we'll be able to create the new design here. And I'm just looking at the chat too, just making sure that I'm not missing any comments. I see people are live with us. So hello to everybody live. Everybody that's going to catch the replay as well, hello to you all too. So I'm just looking at the live chat feed just so I can see anything you all are asking inside of the live as well. So now that we're on the 6 by 8, I'm going to actually bring in the template. So I typically take a snippet size of the template, and these are a lot of the new designs that we're going to work with in here. So I have a new set that I created. I need to go all the way down so I could get the template that I use. And you could organize your files as well and do all of the above. So as you can see here, where a lot of the front covers to the video that just came out. So I'm going to bring this in. And this is the template that I use. Matter of fact, I think I clipped another one. So let me use that one. Yeah, here it is. So I'm going to use that one. And I'm going to go ahead and also bring in this. So I basically snipped this out. So if you have a snippet tool on your computer, you can snip out this template, but they also have a template available for you to download inside of here when you first go in. So it tells you all the sizes. I just like to snip the template size out, and then I just kind of bring it out. So it's a little cut off, just slightly a bit, but I just use this as a basis guide for me just to know the design area. It's close to 100% accurate, and then I just bring in a line. So when you go to elements, you'll search here for line, and it'll fall under shapes as well, and then you'll just bring in the line. So I'm just bringing in a line, and I'm going to turn this to a 90-degree angle. And the reason why I'm doing this is because I want to bring it to the dotted line again, because this is where when they print it at Printify, the print on demand company, they're going to have a spiral here. So you want to do that. And then this is obviously the edge. So I don't want it to, go over the edge outside of the bleed. So that's why I just put it here. And then now I'm just going to delete this background because I don't really need it. But this just helps me stay aligned. It's almost, you could call it like a guide or a template for when you're designing. So I know that my coils and my spiral is going to go on this left hand side, and then I know that this is as close to the edge that I want my design to be at when I'm on there. So that's what I'm gonna do. Miss Lady, I see you. Laverne, I see you as well. Welcome. Give me 1 second as well because I want to make sure that y'all are following along when it comes to seeing how to set all of this up. So now that we have the template set up in place, we want to start designing. So clearly I have my own clip art in place. So I'm going to just use this one here. And I do have these readily available as well. So we're bringing this design inside, and I want to remove the background. So you have to have a pro version to remove the background. But you could also, it says my computer is dying, but I promise y'all it's not. It's on a charger, so I don't know what's going on. My computer has not been acting right today. Um, but I'm removing the background as close as I can. So let's just see. I'm going to zoom in some. And I think I also, before I remove the background, I think I want to use the Magic Expand tool just to see if I could get some of the elbow for this image. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to add a page. So at the top, you'll click add a page right here. You'll go to uploads, and I'm going to bring this in. Now, what I want to do is add some additional pink. I want to add her elbows if I can. And the first way I love to do it is using the Magic Expand tool right here inside of Canva. It is a pro feature, and I'm going to do whole page. This is not the ideal way that I would do it. I would actually just upload this picture just so it could fit, its size, but I'm able to cut it off some at the top and the bottom, so it's fine. So you see how it expanded, but I like that better because the elbows is now a bit more extended. So what I do is go through, as you can see, it attempts to create like a bunch of stuff that it thinks is supposed to be on the desk. So I'm just gonna utilize this. Let's see. I'm gonna utilize this first option because I'm gonna crop this back out anyway, and then I'm gonna remove the background. So, because I'm going to remove the background just in case I want to put a different different color in the background. So I always remove it because right now it's like a gray color. So I'm removing the background out, and then I want to get rid of as much as this space here at the bottom as well. This is fine because it's like almost like a desk. And then I'm going in and then I want to erase this part here. So I'm going to go to Magic Eraser. Again, this is a pro tool. And then I'm just going to erase this out because I don't want this in. So I'm erasing this here, and you just click erase. So now I'm erasing this part out. Oh, absolutely, absolutely. Miss Lady, anytime. That is what I'm here for. I appreciate you. I appreciate you, tuning in and watching, and being able to learn. That is exactly what I do this for. Share this out. That's what helps me as a creator to be able to create more videos for you all, is if you share this out to individuals so I could continue to show y'all how to do all these different things. So I see Kinata. Hopefully I said your name right. Uh, there's a lot of videos on how to create images. So I'll do a live on, creating them so you can see live. But I do have a lot of videos. I also have a guide that shows you, if you go to the website creationsmadesimple.com, there's also a guide on there that breaks down step by step with a little bit more detail. I'm also going to do a live class probably. Let me know if that's something y'all would want to do, is a live class, meaning y'all will be in the room with me to ask me direct questions. I'm also going to do a live class that I would like to do. I want to do it before the new year comes so I could, get a lot of people up and going to for their business, to be able to earn extra income and do this as well. But let me know if that's something that y'all would want to do, inside of the comments, because I do see them in as well. So inside of here, I'm just adding this in now. Again, I created the border just so I know I don't want to go outside these lines, but because the elbow is actually cut off, in this case, I can actually delete this out. But I'm going to do it at the end, because I could let this bleed over to the edge because some of the elbow is still cut off. So now I have this, and now I just want to, do the background. So this says be yourself. And now I just want to find like a pink background color. So you could do all different types. So you have pink glitter. You could do whatever you feel like is good for this. I like to keep the colors, aligned. Like I don't want it to be too much pink, but I don't want it to be, just a white background. So I might, add in a background like this that has some layer of pink in it, because I do want to add like a text in it as well. So then when I have this in here, I'm going to position this to the back. You just hit the position button and it's going to go to the back of the image. So that way it's not on top of her hands. But now it's not like plain. So I would go, and kind of look at different backgrounds. And inside of here, I'm just showing you how to basically work inside of one tool, which is Canva. You'll be able to also go into like, quotes. So you could do like women empowerment quotes, and then I would just, add quotes inside of here, and you'll see a bunch of quotes. You could also create your own quotes. So here are some quotes that shows up inside of here, and you could just do a different thing. So you could do self-love, whatever it is that you want to do, you can, or you could just type in women quotes. So I'm just going to type in women quotes, and then it's a bunch of stuff, that you're going to do. So let's see. This says be the best version of yourself. So I'm going to delete this out, this background. Well, I'm going to keep this. So I'm going to duplicate this. So I'm going to duplicate this page, and then I'm going to delete this out because I'm going to see if I can find another background. And then I'm going to move this over just a little bit as well. Because again, I'm going to stretch this out. But I like this be the best version of yourself. And because it also has like be yourself on the shirt. So I'm going to go back in to find a background now. So now I'm going to do a different one. Because I don't really necessarily, and I can play around with that particular background to like move the glitter effect out of the corner so much. But I don't necessarily want to do that. So let's see this one here. So this one is like a lighter pink background. Again, I want to press position, and I'm going to move this to the back. So this is not bad. I like that. And then I'm just going to duplicate this just because if I want to make changes, I always duplicate just in case. So as you can see, remember I said the elbow is cut off. So matter of fact, let me add this back in. I just want to delete this one out because I want to keep this here. This is for my spiral and I don't want it to go into the spiral. And now I'm just going to stretch this out. So I'm going to stretch this out to the edge because I'm okay with it going to the edge because it's like her elbow is at the edge of the actual notebook. So that looks better than having it cut off. Now, if you're advanced in like Photoshop, you said it right. Mid-Journey is confusing to me. It's Mid-Journey is, I could do a live too on Mid-Journey. It's just a different type of tool when it comes to prompting, but it's the same concept as when you're using Chat GPT Dall version. It's just a different way of like prompting. It's just a different type of tool. So it's not really complicated once you learn how to prompt it the right way, but also less is more too. So going in, it's just a couple of commands. So like when you're like for instance for Dolly, when you're inside of there, you could just kind of tell it what you want, like create a digital illustration. Inside of Mid Journey, it's on like a Discord server. Like the interface might take some use to get into, and you have to do like a backslash imagine before you could actually start writing in your prompt. So that's why it's just a little bit more steps that you have to do. But Mid Journey does well with like realistic photos, and they also do watercolor images and all different types of stuff. You could do a lot of different types of graphics inside of Mid Journey, so it serves its purpose. So I utilize Mid Journey as well. But when I'm creating like these type of digital illustrations and watercolor, I like the Dall image creator the best so far. But they did just release Sora, so Sora is also I've been waiting for Sora to come out for a long time. Like Sora is probably going to be the best platform out of all of the AI when it comes to video and art because it's so super advanced. And they just opened it up. And if you have a professional ChatGPT account, which is a paid account, which I do, you can connect that to your Sora. And Sora is a game changer. So I'm gonna make a video on Sora as well. But Sora, you could do video. It looks very real. You could create movies in there, a bunch of different things that you could do with the platform. So I'm still exploring the platform, which is good. Um, so yeah. And yes. So yeah, Miss Lady 24, definitely sign up for definitely connected to your account. So when you go to Sora.com, whatever email you signed up with ChatGPT, if you use that same email, it'll just sync your Sora account with the ChatGPT, and you get, I think I have 1,000 credits. So for the paid version, so you'll be able to just go right in and start, creating prompts and different things like that. So definitely go inside and do that. So this here, y'all let me know in the comments, like, what do y'all think about this cover here? Do y'all like this cover? Or but I like it. I think it's good. I like to keep it simple. I don't overcomplicate it. I like to keep the color palettes in the same family. But I want to hear y'all thoughts as well in the chat. So shout out to y'all for everybody on the live tapping in. But yeah, let me know what y'all think. So now I'm gonna move this over to Printify just so you can see the finished of how it looks on the mockup. And I'm gonna delete this line because I don't need it. And now, like I said, I'm okay with this um elbow part being cut off here because it's gonna be a spiral bound here, so it's okay, because even if I extended it, it was still cut into the arm, so I'm okay with that. So now I'm gonna just make sure that this is lined up the way I want it to be. And then I'm gonna go to share and I'm gonna download. Now I'm on page 3, so this is the cover that I want to download. And you're downloading it as a PNG. So I'm downloading this as a PNG file. So I'm gonna unselect the I don't need all these pages. So I just go ahead and uncheck this box right here. And then I do current page 3. I click done, and remember we're doing it as a PNG, so they have different options: PDF, PDF print, SVG. So I'm doing a PNG. Now typically all my images are upscaled and all of those different things, so I don't worry about upscaling because I already upscaled the quality of my images before I actually once I put them into the Canva workspace, which I have a ton of videos already on the page that you can watch on upscaling specifically. But that's why you did not see me do the upscale, because a lot of people do ask about the upscale. And you could also upscale right inside of Canva. So let me show you that before I go here. So if you go to apps, they do have an upscale image app inside of here where you can upscale your images. So if you go to upscale, image upscaler, you'll be able to see the image upscaling. Absolutely. CGM sounds. I love that. It just comes with it just comes with, like you said, it just comes with practice and just, taking your time in the platform when you're inside to just get better at, your image creation and, putting designs together. When I first started 5 years ago, I'm not a like I didn't know like really a whole lot of what I was doing. It just came with a lot of practice, a lot of repetition over and over again. This was before AI. I was, creating illustrations and working with different artists and a bunch of different things. So obviously with the innovation of AI, it's a lot easier to create nice graphics like this and just a bunch of different things. And I do have the Creative Fabrica, which I'll show you that as well. It also has a ton of different like quotes in there. It has a ton of different graphics. You could utilize my link inside of my descriptions to get Creative Fabrica. It's really inexpensive, but it's really worth it if this is something that you really want to make into a business, or even if it's just something that you're passionate about and it's like therapeutic for you. You could do that. But here's the image upscaler. So this is the image upscaler, and you would just go ahead and click on this and it will upscale the image for you as well. So I'm gonna go ahead and head over to the Spiral Notebook, and then when I go to upload, it's going to ask me for my devices. So wherever you are on your computer, it's going to take you to your download. So this is gonna go straight to my downloads folder. So you'll see I have a bunch of images inside of my downloads because I'm always creating, I'm always designing something, and I'm always doing something in Canva. So it's coming up. So I'm just gonna wait for the most recent image to show up, which it should have downloaded. So let me make sure that it's in here. Yep, and here it is. So this is here. And you want to make sure you're using folders. So make sure that when you are creating your designs, you're renaming it and you're creating folders on your computer because it's going to be best for you. So as you can see here, it's a little bit off at the top, but all you have to do is just take these four corners and you could just drag it out. You just want to make sure it's over the space because you want it to be over. So again, like I said, this is perfect because the elbow is going to be right here where the spiral is going to go, just like my template. And I like to be the best version of you right on top of her head. I didn't want it here like left aligned. I wanted it to be right on top. And then again, like I said, the elbow, I made it go over the bleed because I'm okay with that, because again, it's kind of cut off on the edge. So it just makes it look better when it's in production. So now I'm going to show you the mock-up and see exactly what I wanted it to do because it's already cut off. It looks really, really good. And as you can see here, it goes right into the line, which is why I put that black line inside of the document when I'm creating, so I know exactly where to keep my images at. Yep, the image upscale is in Canva. I use a different one. I can't ever remember the name of it, but it's in the videos that I have. I forgot the actual website of what it's called, but I always talk about it in all my videos. So I'll put it in the description once the live is finished. But I think it's like BGJ. It's the upscaler that I use because I like it. But the image upscaler inside of Canva is also good as well. So it pretty much does the job and gets the job done. So now this is the mock-up. So now you could download the mock-up. So I'm going to do another video too. Probably the next time I go live, I'm going to show you how to make your own mock-up. So you could actually make these yourself inside of Canva if you wanted to. So I'm going to do that as well because we're doing like the journal planner series. That's what we're focused on, for the end of this year up to the first quarter of next year as well. I really want you all to start, designing your own notebooks and planners. So this is how it looks. So you could just download all of these, and then I just want you to be able to know how to make your own mock-ups if you want to, be more creative versus here. And somebody mentioned Midjourney. Midjourney also allows you to make mock-ups as well, which is really good because you could make your own. Like here, obviously, I don't like this. This is what you call a flat lay mock-up. So it's it's the image appearing that the notebook is sitting down on a table, but this doesn't go. So I wouldn't use this mock-up here. So that's what I mean by like, being able to get creative, and it's not hard to do. So I'm gonna do that in the next live, show you how to, create your own mock-ups. But this is how it would look, and this is a 6x8, and you would be able to save this product. Like I have a Printify account. Again, like I said, you could create one. The account to be able to utilize it is definitely worth it. It has so many different things that you could create inside of Printify. It's super easy to use. It's a very beginner friendly platform, and you would save this product, and when you save this product, you'll be able to go in and order a sample as well. Now, I've ordered plenty of samples for it. Like I said, it's a standard notebook. You could put this inside of your purse. Like I said, it's a 6x8, so it's not a full letter size. So it's perfect for you to like take notes, give away to somebody, like Christmas gifts. I know Christmas is coming up, so it's a perfect gift for it. So this is basically how it looks, and I like this look. So y'all let me know as well. And again, if you want to learn how to create the actual images yourself, I do have a prompt guide on my website, creationsmadesimple.com. And I also have clip art for you as well. So this clip art is about to be released onto the website this weekend. So just stay tuned. I have a whole selection of clip art that's going to be released, which I'll show y'all that just as um a sneak peek so y'all could take a look. But it's going to be released on the website, so that way you don't have to worry about actually making it yourself. So I'm just only going to show just a few of them just so you could see. But I'm really happy with these images. They came out really, really good. And yeah, so this is some of the new clip art that is going to come out. So make sure you're watching the Creations Made Simple website, and if you use certain codes on the website, it's up there. I forgot the code, but at the top of it, you'll be able to get a percentage off as well. So these are some of the new ones that I have. So I don't want to give all of them away because I want y'all to, go to the website and check them out from this weekend. But these are going to be dropped, which this one is featured as part of it today. So I definitely like the way this came out. And I'm happy that y'all tuned in. So again, just stay tuned. Look at all the videos on the channel. Again, as always, if y'all have questions, go ahead and put them inside of the comments. If y'all want to see other video requests, let me know that as well. But this is how you make your own covers, and you don't have to worry about the interior pages because it already comes with line pages. But if you look at the other live that I did, I showed you how to make your own line pages. So you could send those out, and I'll talk about other vendors that you could utilize for creating your own interior pages. Amazon KDP is one, obviously. Lula is another one, LULU. And I've worked with all of these vendors before because, I have my own journal, notebook, and planner line. So when I first got into the space of digital products, I was in journals and planners. So I'm very familiar with the industry, and that's where my expertise is in journals and planners. So there's a lot of different vendors out there that you can utilize to create journals and planners interior. But if you want to just get a feel for it and you just want to start and you're a beginner, I suggest that you could just make covers or practice on how to make covers. But I'm going to do a full series on doing the interior pages as well. So absolutely. Make sure you subscribe, leave a thumbs up, like this video, share it out, send some stickers, do all of that great stuff if you enjoy this channel and what you see in the creations. And yes, y'all have a good day, and I will see y'all a good weekend as well. Hopefully y'all check out the website, and I will see y'all next week again around the same time, and we'll be going over some mock-ups and then looking at some interior pages, outlines, and different things like that on how you could get creative with the inside of your actual journal or planner as well. So y'all have a great weekend and have a good night.